Going to show you how to help yourself when you have a sore back that's probably due to muscular pain. Now, muscular pain will happen if you're sitting all day, say, at a computer doing lots of work output. Maybe there's something stressful at work, like a new job, or you've got to get through a lot of work. Maybe there's stress at your home, your family life, church, clubs, volunteer organizations, whatever. Stress plus seated all day is going to be really bad for back pain with muscle pain. So there's 4 strategies that will help pain in the body. There's massage, there's stretch, there's mobilize, and there's strengthening. We're going to look first at massage. I have a 10 centimeter ball here. A hockey ball or a cricket ball would be fine. And we're going to pop this in between us and the wall. If we have the knees bent and knees wide, we can just roll around the sore spot in the back. Now that sore spot could be hip pocket. It might be between the ribs and the hips. It could be higher up. It wouldn't matter. I'm going to speak to a very common one for if you're seated all day and under a lot of stress, and that's the quadratus lumborum muscle. I've got a picture of the quadratus lumborum in this book here. Claire Davies, the Trigger Point Therapy workbook. Here's the picture. Quadratus lumborum, and now that's the muscle that runs from the lowermost ribs at the back down to the hip. And you can see the dots. That's where if we press on those spots, it's exquisitely painful. And so let's see if we can get those exquisitely painful spots. A slightly larger ball is good. Put the ball just below the lowermost rib, not in the center line. There it is. Bend your knees. Lean into the wall. So I've got that ball just under the lowermost rib, pressing in. If I take my hips and put my tailbone back, there it is. Oh, that's the spot. I can roll around that, just pause. So the more exquisitely painful that is, the better. And we press on the knot in the muscle and it softens. Just think about it, let the tension go. Smiley cheeks, relaxed arms. Go to the bottom of the muscle, just above the hip, just pushing in. See the angle there? There we go, massaging. And we can roll up and down the length and find the spot. There it is for me. And then we can just move around a bit, pressing on that spot. So that's the massage. We can also be massaging around the hip pocket or higher up over the muscular back as well. So the next strategies are really stretching. I'm going to show you the first go-to stretch, which is a little bit similar to McKenzie extension stretching. Just prop on the elbows and let the tummy relax. And if that's okay, let it relax more. Breathe into the belly and lower ribs. At the peak of the breath, relax the neck because you're letting go of tension and anxiety. Tension and anxiety is a big part of the problem. If you're feeling okay with that, just slowly slide a knee out to the side, look to your knee, and let your tummy sink down. It's stretching the tummy on the opposite side to that bent knee. And breathe into your belly. At the peak of the breath, relax your neck. So the more you can let go of anxiety, we'll do the other side, the more you can let go of anxiety, the more the pain will cure. Because pain and anxiety are handled in the same alarm bell centers in your brain. So you let go of the anxiety and the pain will reduce. Breathe into the belly. Let it sink down. If it's feeling comfortable, just stay there. You might stay there for a minute. Breathe into the belly. Relax the neck. And then just breathe and relax. Stretch number 2 is a go-to stretch. We want to do a stretch that's safe for the back leaning forward, but not hurting a disc. So the first disc that hurts is the one at the very base of the spine, between the hips and the spine. If we're seated all day, the hips roll back, And there we go, we can start pushing a disc out, or we start prolapsing a disc, and that can be causing pain. So we don't go there, we just watch this. We rock the hips forward, there they go. Keep them forward as we hang an arm and just chin on chest, just down we go, and we find a nice stretch like that. If it's okay, you can take that further. But just work with what you've got for the moment. And then just dangle the arm and come on up. Try the other side. Hips forward. And just keep the hips forward. And just dangle. Nice to breathe into the whole of the belly like it's a balloon. And hang the head. And relax the neck. And just rolling on up. Stretch number 3. All these stretches, you're going to do them just gently. And to the limit of your range of movement. We have a stretch band here. You could use a bicycle inner tube or a towel or a short piece of rope. Just feel your way with this. Just see, take the leg over, and if that's feeling all right, just let it go the rest of the way. Just, there we go. And then pulling back, take the leg over, and relax there. I'll just show you the most important thing here is you could let the hip roll up, but don't. Keep this hip down so the body is squared off like a cigarette packet. And that's the stretching. You're just stretching, stretching. And that's the 3 stretches. I don't suppose you can squat, but if you can get yourself able to squat, and that's the next item that we can start getting you up to speed on being able to sit all day but not get a sore back. And there's various nice back strengthening and mobilization exercises, but that's the subject of another video.